ECNWC, I believe.
Something like that, but she was fierce back in those fights.
Oh, yeah. Another one that brings back memories for me was Tanya Kicks.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't in a Canadian company?
Yeah, she was in Canada. She was in Toronto, based out of Toronto. I think she's out of it now.
I think so, too. Her company got hit pretty hard, probably by pirating and stuff, like in the early 2000s. That's hit rampant pretty hard.
Yeah. That's another thing I wanted to ask you. What's your take on piracy, especially with a lot of these companies?
I despise it. It's not good. It will, a lot of these companies don't make a lot of money as is, and every time you take a video from them, that's money out of their pocket.
Now, have you ever heard of Bay Fight?
Yeah, actually, the owner and I were just talking a few minutes ago.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool as hell.
He is.
He's cool.
He told me to tell you hello.
Oh. Well, hello there.
He was actually the very first company to support my blog. He actually sent me an unreleased video for me to write about.
Yeah, he is such a good guy outside of...
I don't know outside, but...
No, outside of, just as to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he's like me. He's a big, connoisseur of beers. We don't drink them to get drunk. We just like to try one just to see the taste of it. And if we like it, we might, in my case, being here in Milwaukee, I've had a couple of good ones. I went and bought some more. I'm going to take it home, have my friend try it. Because he works for a place called McMinimans in Portland, Oregon. A Portland, Oregon-based restaurant / beer house. A couple of them have a cinema. Another one's a hotel. But yeah, he's like me, and he's trying to get me down to Tampa to do some filming, which scares me to no end, because I know he's told Vanessa about me. I'm like, oh, fuck me running.
Talking about Tampa, another company I help out quite a bit is Women's Mat Wrestling, which is partially owned by Sarah Brooke.
If you ever get a chance to talk to Sarah, tell her I want her on the show.
Okay, I'm messaging her right now, so we talk every now and then on Twitter, so...
Yeah, I haven't heard from her in months.
But yeah, Sarah's another one really, really good to talk to. She's very polite, but at the same time, she's an ass kicker.
Yes, I know.
Definitely not something you expect from someone as nice as she is.
The nicest ones are always the biggest ass kickers.
Yeah. Same with Valor. She is the sweetest lady, but man, have you watched her fight with Gia yet?
No, and I know with every fight that Gia's been in, she's lost.
No, she beat Tilly.
Wow. Well, Tilly was in retirement for the longest time, but
a little rusty, but it was still a great fight, Tilly and her.
I know. Let's see. She lost to Vanessa Villano, who has gone MIA. I've been trying to reach out to her. I've got her phone number, and I've been trying to get a hold of her because I know she was going through some personal issues. She lost a Sexy Wife.
Yeah,
I think that was
everyone's losing a Sexy Wife, though, man.
And believe it or not, that was Sexy Wife's first fight, if I'm not mistaken.
She had Sexy Wife's had a wrestling match before that, but not a full-on cat fight.
Yeah, and I believe that was her first cat fight was with Gia.
I believe so. I can always ask Chris.
I can ask her too because I got Gia as a friend on Facebook too.
I think we have a lot of similar friends, thankfully.
Alexa Brooke, I believe. They were setting something up with Alexa.
I think so, yes.
Or it's set up for sometime this month.
I believe you're correct. I haven't looked on Gia's page for a while.
Alexa Brooke's either going to fight Gia or Sexy Wife either this month or next month.
No, this month, Alexa Brooke is fighting Brooke Gilly for Tillytown.
Is it Tilly? So it is Tillytown, because I thought she was doing something with Sweet Fights.
She might be, but I know November 28th, Alexa Brooke versus Brooke Gillies happening at Tillytown.
Yeah, and, Bay Fight himself sent me that fight that she did with Paris Love.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that was Paris's first cat fight.
He was.
But yeah, I got nothing but good things to say about him. Nothing but good things to say about Tilly. Every producer I've come in contact with had on the show nothing but love and respect for. So
I agree. A lot of these same ones I have interactions with since I started my blog and have been downright very respectful towards me. It makes it very easy to be a blogger with them. Oh
yeah, absolutely. It makes it a lot easier for someone like me to have them come on the show. And I try to make this like as chill and fun as possible. I've actually been thanked a number of times by certain people, not making it sound like I'm a news broadcaster answering, these questions, asking you these questions, in a stiff manner. But no, I just try to make it as chill and as cool as possible, It's just like two friends having, coffee at a Starbucks or, what have you. And that's how I do the show.
I live in part of Kansas. It's not very common hobby, so I'm kind of to myself in this part of the area.
Oh, Kansas.
Yeah. Right. I'm literally 20 minutes from K-State campus in Manhattan.
So you're not too far from Clem, then, because he's in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, we're about 2.5 hours apart.
Yeah. Geez, how do you think I feel living in Washington State? I tell people I live in Portland because when you hear the name Vancouver, what is it you think of?
Well, Vancouver, Washington, because I used to work for a call center that we used to work with them. But I know usually Vancouver, British Columbia. But yeah.
So you do know Vancouver, Washington?
Yes, we used to have a Western Wireless call center out there. I used to work IT for here in Kansas.
Yes, I live in Vancouver, Washington.
Which is right on the border, so yeah, you're right there.
And we're older.
Are you?
Yes, by like 20 years. Oh.
I grew up in a town called Abilene, Kansas, and everyone's like, oh, Texas? No, Kansas. Abilene, Kansas came first by like 40 years before Texas.
So I was just informed that Clem posted a top 8 catfighters list. Did you know of this?
I seen that, yes.
What are your thoughts on the list and rankings? I have not seen this yet. Did he post this on Twitter or?
He did. Let me bring it back up. I haven't looked at it for a while.
I gotta look at this.
I know a couple of them I didn't agree with because he put Mila Rose on there, but she's been kind of MIA for a while.
When did he?
It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, because I just see retweets of the NBA,
football.
Yeah,
him and Claus did a list together.
And of course, my Seahawks are playing tomorrow. I might actually get to watch that game because it's at 10 o'clock. It's at 12 o'clock Central Time because they're playing in Buffalo.
Ooh, that'd be a good game.
Yeah, the Bills showed, exactly. Okay, so.
Man, I can't find that tweet anywhere.
I've got it here. So he's got Lyric Lane at number 1.
Okay.
And I do need to get a hold of Lyric. There was an issue that we, with someone that we knew, but that's been taken care of. And so number 2, Sexy Wife.
Oof, yeah. Those two are fighting next year, so we definitely might have a swap in the 1 and 2 on that one.
Number 3 is Valor.
I definitely agree with that. She needs to be at the top of that list.
Number 4 is Gia.
Yeah, Gia's a good fighter. She can take a lot of damage, but she needs to start picking up some wins.
Number 5, Alexa.
Alexa is very, very good. I mean, I think her only loss so far I've seen is the one to Paris.
Yes. Number 6 is Paris.
Paris just had a hell of a fight with a sexy wife a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Number 7, Little Rampage.
Rampage had the only thing she's had one fight, and that was with Sexy Wife, but she put up a hell of a good fight.
Number 8, Davina Winter.
Ooh, Davina's definitely become... there's a lot of potential with Davina, I think.
Yeah. I get her...
Two losses are both too lyric.
I get her confused with Davina Rose, who had a fight with Delight De La Cruz in Pittsburgh. It was part of a 2-fight day with, Sarah Brooke and Kat, and then it was Delight and Davina. And of course, he's got honorable mention. He's got Roxy Hart at number 9.
I don't know much about her. I believe she's a British fighter.
I believe so.
Oh, 1 second, Mike. My son wants
Yeah.
Is it a fun? Yeah, I am.
Maxwell, here you go. Yeah, it's red. Okay, I'm back.
All right. So he also had a number 10. Well, he's changed it quite a bit. This list that we're reading here is from the 2nd of November. So he's posted an updated one since his original on October 20th.
I'm still trying to find it for some reason. I can't find it on his page.
I found the one from the 2nd, earlier in the week.
Oh, there it is.
Boy, he does love his sports, I will tell you that much.
He's got number 10, Bella. Which Bella is he talking about? Bella Inc.?
Is it Bella Inc. or Bella Rossi?
I don't know. I'll ask him on that one.
Yeah, I'll have to ask him also. He may have taken...
Now, Bella Inc., I don't think she's been doing real fights recently, but she's still a very good one from the past.
Oh, yeah, she Oh, and Valor just liked my tweet that I posted about his list, saying I want to get her on the show. So, we got to see if she's listening.
If you bring her on the show, her little friend Roxy would be fun too. They're the ones kind of working together, trying to make their own little company up there in Boston.
Oh, in Boston, you say? Oh boy.
What's that?
Oh, Boston.
Yeah. I won't mention much of Boston. There's another person up there I don't have very good feelings for.
Is it the same person I think I'm thinking of?
I think so. I got a lot of harassment from him, and another lot of harassment from a lady in Pittsburgh when I started my blog.
Oh, well, here.
What's that?
I'm going to send you a direct message here.
Okay.
And